no gold is not enough.
To another episode of Geek-A-Tech. In last video, we talked about wrapper classes. So that was the part one of the wrapper classes. In today's session, we will talk about the couple of more scenarios of wrapper classes. So this video is the part two for the wrapper classes. And before I start the video, I would like to thanks to all my viewers and subscribers for their love and their support. Please continue your support and love, and I will try to create more and more videos with more and more information and more scenarios related to core Java and other software testing stuffs. If you're new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press notification bell. So here we are going to talk about new three different scenarios. In the first one, we will talk about a comparison. In last also we saw a comparison scenario. I will share the link of the part one wrapper classes video in description, so you can go through with that link and you can watch the wrapper classes part one video also. So today we are going to see another three different scenarios on wrapper classes. In the first one, we will talk about a comparison. So here you can see that what I did, I created two different objects of wrapper class I and J. Okay, here you can see, and both have the value 1. Okay, so if we have the two different wrapper classes variables where we have assigned them this similar value, then how we are going to verify those values? Okay, how we are going to verify that both the values are equals or not? So here in last video we also saw that we have two options, equal to, and equals to, and what they did. So here what I tried to use equals method. So even we have two different objects of the wrapper classes, then how we are going to verify that both the values are equal or not? So what I try to achieve over here is that I used equals. Okay, I dot equals j. So if the values are equal, then it will print I is equal to j, and if the values are not equal, then it will give us I is not equal to j. So let's see what will be the output of this scenario. Okay, so let it run. Meanwhile, please share more scenarios if you have any idea. If you have more scenarios in your mind regarding wrapper classes, then I will try to include them in my upcoming videos. If you have other topics of core Java with you, and if you want that I will share with everyone, then please mention in the comment section, so I will try to create those scenarios and try to include them in my videos. Okay, so here it got run. So we got I is equal to j. Okay, so many times in interviews it has been asked that if we have two different objects of integer or any wrapper class variables, then if they have the same value, will it give us then how we are going to compare them? How we are going to say that both the values are equals or not? So for such a case, we should use I dot equals j. It means it provides us an equals method which will verify the value of the wrapper classes. It will not go for the address or the memory location of the variables. So here you can see that both the values are equal. So now let's talk about the second scenario, where if someone asks you to pass the integer value, okay, pass a string value to integer, and many times they given us that okay, if string value is 1 2 3 or 4 5 6, then if we try to pass it into integer, will it be parsed? Then yes, we can say yes, it will be passed. But sometimes a tricky question has been asked. Suppose a string value 1 2 3 AB, and if I want to pass them in integer, then what will be the output? Will it be a compile time error? Will it pass it into integer? Okay, or what will happen for the scenario? What will be the output of the scenario? Okay, so let's try with this one, that what will be the output of this scenario. So here what we try to achieve, that we have a string value which contains alphanumeric values. Okay, so let's see. So here you can see that we have a number format exception. Okay, we will always receive a number format exception because these a and b which we have mentioned in the string one, it cannot be passed into an integer value. 1 2 3 will be directly passed into the integer, but because of a b it will give us a number format exception. So remember, there will be a no compile time exception, there will always be a runtime exception, number format exception, there will be no error. Okay, and you will not get any output for this, you will get only exception which is thrown by Java, is number format exception, because the format of the value is not correct to pass it into the integer value. Okay, now let's see the third scenario. So what I did, okay, so what I am trying to do is I try to pass a string into character. Okay, so whenever I try to pass a string into character, it will Java will not allow us to pass a string into character, because string, because the character holds on a single character, and if I want to uh, pass it a string which has the numerical value, which has the value which contains more words or more characters, then it is not easy, because this is not the right way to pass it into the character. So what will happen, Java will give us an income convertible types, and it will say cannot cast a string into a character. Okay, so remember, a string value cannot be parsed into character. It cannot be converted into character, whether it's primitive or whether it is a uh, wrapper class. Okay, so you will always get a run a compile time exception or compile time error, which says that it is an inconvertible types, so we will not be able to convert it. So these are the three different scenarios which I try to cover in the wrapper classes part 2. Okay, so in next session we will try to identify more scenarios on different topics of core Java. So till then, goodbye, thank you very much, thank you for your support.